Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Yanks combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Orioles 11-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Boston Red Sox held the opposite.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The Yankees find themselves on an impressive 9. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Got it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away.
That is second. Left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Gardner.
This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-1, here it comes. Bounce to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, Devo, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hits.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the set to get his day started, Mark Trumbo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to left. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he got him. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Set to get his day started, Renato Nunez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
I talked about how the inning can get away from the right. 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Brett Gardner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Designated hitter.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
McCutchen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Villar. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Jones going back to the track, and it's gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We've played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front, 7-0. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Caleb Joseph goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. By a touchdown, 7-0. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Andrioli is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in, Luke Boyd. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Smoke toward third. Nunez has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Miguel Castro is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. This is on the ground over to first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It is now 9-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Jace Peterson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting hitting 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Into the box, Mark Trumbo. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit down the third baseline. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 9-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. high in the air out to center field. Jones on the move. 1 out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. It just wasn't meant to be.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Didi Gregorius becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Miguel Andujar. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And now from the air, a jump throw. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
The center fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Andrioli is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 12 and the Orioles 1. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Still 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The catcher, number 32.
Stepping into the box, Caleb Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The 3-1. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is 2-3 go the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutcheon. He flew out in his last at bat. The 1-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5 lead it 12-1. Standing in, John Andrioli. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, Jace Peterson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 1-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Beckham is there. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-1. Soft liner out toward left center. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base run. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall. He was able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, Amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate. Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or two at a time.
The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 13-1. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Jones.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Count still at 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. The 2-1 home. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett
Next for
Gardner.
New York, Brett Gardner, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. And here's Renato Nunez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The captain of the 36, Caleb Joseph.
Stepping up now, Caleb Joseph. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Andrioli, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1, and they remain well. Here's Neil Walker, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Rounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. to 1-2 now. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Another one sent foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. But this is speared by the first baseman. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 3rd home run of the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just whips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
The 1-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Donnie Hart enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out for short. Played on the backhand. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He pulls this one into right. Andrioli is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 20-1. Digging in, Jace Peterson. He went down on strikes last time up.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Digging in, Adam Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball after straightaway center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Underham has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 20-1 the final today. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he turns in 8 strong. from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Here's Neil Walker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High fly ball out to deep right field. Betts looking up. Gone!
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 11, Bradley.